Okay, it's Storm's Live time. Sunday night, 10 o'clock. And here we go. Sunday night and it's 10 o'clock. It's Storm's Live time. So let's rock. Rob Storm is who we be. He's joined by Adam Unzo and me. Yeah, once a week we bring the heat. When you hear us speak, chemistry's unique. We talk about this, we talk about that. And if you got a question, leave a super chat. Rob's here, so here we go. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Storm's Live, Robert Storm, comment chat, Anzo and Adam. Don't miss it. 10 o'clock, Sunday nights, Storm's Live. Peace.
Hi.
Sup?
Hi. Hey guys, no iced coffee tonight. I did have iced coffee like 5 seconds ago, but I dumped it out because this it's not creamer, it's like a flavor that you add to it. It's like a salted caramel, and it just makes the coffee taste horrible. So I was like, I just can't drink this. So I dumped it. I'm just drinking old fashioned, water tonight.
There you go.
Yeah, water. This of water. There, the camera just.
I mean, I haven't given up the soda yet, but I at least switched to sugar free.
That ain't no better.
That's worse, bro.
It's
Good
chemicals.
Good. It'll kill me faster. I hope my kid it won't. I never get what I want.
I sure hope your fiance is not watching. He wants to die.
No. I say that to her all the time, but she smacks me. So it's like.
So Danny is not going to be joining us tonight. He had some work emergencies that came up. He only got 2 hours sleep in the past 24 hours. So Danny will be back next week for sure. He's got something he's got to take over. I promise you, it was way more important than talking about movies and stuff. So, but he'll be back next week. But yeah, so we're gonna talk. I got a list of topics to talk about. Of course, I know Britt doesn't watch Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan's gonna be the main topic.
Of course.
A lot of stuff to talk about with that.
I have opinions. That's what I'm gonna say.
Too.
I have opinions. I liked it, but I have opinions.
I watched it like 12 times already.
Really? Shit. All right. Yeah.
I literally watched like 2 or 3 times a day for a little bit there. Also, just to kind of throw this out there, I am only 61 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 on the game channel. So all my Ninja Turtle videos are hitting like 1,000 plus, right? Like look at this, 3,000, 1.7 thousand. It's just I wish my other stuff would hit that high, but yeah. So we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna put the link, as you guys can see. I'm copy and pasting it in the the live chat here, so if you guys can go sub, trying to get up to 1,000. And also I kind of want to say this too. So I've been thinking about this for a while, and I was going to do a YouTube video on it I'm leaving YouTube, but I don't want to do that. I'm not leaving YouTube, but I'm kind of leaving YouTube. It's sort of like, all right, so here's the thing. I'm kind of tired of YouTube, if that makes any sense.
Well, understandable. You do it a lot.
Yeah, for the past 4 to 5 years, I've been doing YouTube every single day, multiple times a day. And you guys know, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I was doing videos a day, Storms Live every day. And then, of course, when I got into a relationship, I stopped doing stuff on the weekends. But still, Monday through Friday, it's like I can't do nothing. I feel like I'm handcuffed. It's like I have to get up early because I have to get my videos out, and then I have to do this before I go to work, and blah blah blah. And a lot of times it's like, and big shout out to Fonzie 805, because he's the one that sends me all my text messages, all the topics and stuff. He's like, hey man, here's topics for today. But the problem is, right, when I used to get into YouTube, I wanted to get into it because I enjoy talking about stuff, but there's not really anything out that I really enjoy talking about all that much, right? Like some of the topics going on, like, hey, look at Blue Beetle and the DC, I don't give a fuck about Blue Beetle. Like, I don't want to talk about that, And so a lot of times I feel like
you can talk about Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
But
But see, when I want to talk about stuff when I'm interested in talking about stuff, not because I feel like I am forced to get views so I can get paid, and that I'm just kind of done with it, man. I'm just kind of done with that part. So I'm still gonna do videos, but they might not be daily. And it kind of got worse because I'm working on the gaming channel at the same time. So I would get up, do the video, and then do the gaming channel too. But to be real with people, my passion has always been gaming. So I'm gonna probably do way more stuff on the gaming channel than I would on the movie channel. Fair because enough. Really there's more stuff I can talk about on a day-to-day basis. I still got that fucking brown hat. Don't tell me. I will pull that bitch back out and go retro.
Do it.
It's in the closet. I might do it next week. But
put the hat on again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
I'll do it, man. I'll do it. But yeah, so I just kind of want to like I want to hey, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? But the thing is, like every day I go on my video on my sources, I'm like, all right, what am I gonna talk about? Like, for example, tomorrow, what am I gonna talk about if I do a video? Doctor Strange hit 900 million. Like honestly, who gives a fuck? Can we be real? Like, who gives a fuck? The movie overperformed. I'm not gonna sit here and praise the movie every goddamn Monday. Good for you.
But like and like honestly, how well do those videos even perform though?
They all hit anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 views a video.
Okay, all right.
And I get paid about $10 to $15 per video.
Okay,
but to me, it's just like it feels like Groundhog Day every time. I'm just doing the same damn thing. And
you're stuck in a loop.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about stuff that I want to talk about. You know, so at least with the gaming channel,
that's what you should do.
Yeah, like I want to wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, and play a damn video game. Not have to worry about doing videos. And I actually did two videos I really cared about this week on my channel. They were the Obi-Wan review. It took me like 2.5 hours to edit it. And then I did the Obi-Wan is weak. Why is Obi-Wan weak? Which took me about another 2.5 hours to edit that one. But that was something I was passionate about, and I wanted to put the effort into it. So, but then it didn't get views. But if I talk about, like Fantastic Four coming out, blah, 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 like I don't care, man. I really don't.
Well, that's the thing. It's really the most like monotonous shit that'll get you the most views. Like, if you remember correctly, like you made like 50 Black Panther videos and your fucking channel spiked.
Yeah.
And like you talk about the most random crap about the movie, like, oh, let's examine this suit for a second. Like,
yeah. That's the thing.
Just to get the damn views.
And that's the thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Another reason why I'm taking a step back at YouTube, I'm really kind of getting tired of the negativity on YouTube. Like no,
I agree with you.
The real I can't talk about what's going on with Danny's situation, but there's real terrible things going on in the world. We go to YouTube to escape, and every damn day you got people going, "This is trash. This don't make sense. This is garbage." Blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, you guys are just here to take the joy away from everything. I literally purged my YouTube subscription on Thursday. I went through my YouTube subscription. I'm like, I'm tired of you. Unsubscribe. I'm tired of you. Unsubscribe. And I just went down. I purged because I can't take just the negativity. Like it was so much different like 4 or 5 years ago where all this stuff was like new, right? And what like when Avengers first came out, we never seen that shit before, right? Winter Soldier came out, we never seen that shit before, right? So everybody was all like in awe of it. I'm gonna get to your comment, Jake. Give me a second. Everybody was in awe of it now. Now people are so fucking spoiled that if something doesn't reach what their expectations is, it's trash or garbage. And I said this in my short live stream the other day, and Fatal J, I love Fatal J. I left that stream just done with everything. I'm just done. I'm done. People have it in their mind. If something's trash or something, they don't listen to logic. Like certain things, like who asked for an Obi-Wan show? You can use
everybody.
Well, first of all, you can use the term "who asked for it" for anything because there's nothing. Who asked for Zephyr Hills water? Fucking nobody. They put it out because they are selling it to a consumer because they think it makes money. That is business, And first of all, 2 years ago, that's all people were talking about was we want Obi-Wan this, we want Obi-Wan that.
This is true. But but Rob, I have to know, like you purchase subscriptions. How will you ever survive without Geeks and Gamers? How? I don't understand how anyone can survive without their happy-go-lucky asses.
Dude, I just step outside if I want to look at trash. It's just, it's the thing, like I'm not gonna sit here and not sound like a hypocrite. I did not like the Book of Boba Fett at all. I thought it was some horrible writing. Some of the decisions that made were just awful. But I said my piece and I moved on. People do not let shit go. They are still talking about Last Jedi. That shit came out like 5 years ago. It's like, let shit go. Who asked for Obi-Wan? It's like, what? This doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. And when you try to explain it to these people, oh no, because they got it in their minds, Adam's like, fuck it, I'm out. I can't deal with it. Adam's like, fuck it, I'm out. I can't deal with it. Jake threw in $2 super chat. Thoughts on Greek mythology in the MCU? They got to do something. It makes sense because Hercules and stuff is in the comic book, so it does make sense. And then you got the North gods in the Thor comic, so it makes sense altogether,
Sorry about that.
So yeah, I'm fine with it. Again, and to kind of get back to the thing, with the negativity and stuff, and I had a long phone call with Danny on I think Thursday when I was kind of going over like, dude, I'm just kind of like fed up with all the negativity. I'm like, people are bashing Miss Marvel and they haven't even seen a fucking episode yet.
It's true.
It's like, why does people think they're entitled to everything has to be for them? It's like maybe the little fucking girls in elementary school would fucking love Miss Marvel. Like I would hope a 40-year-old guy isn't gonna like a fucking man, I can really identify with Miss Marvel. I hope 40-year-olds don't think that. 40-year-old males don't think that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like in that space where I'm just like, I'm kind of done with it, man.
Like I'll say this,
all
okay?
Right,
like honestly, I hate the Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I've said that. I mean, you hate the Rise of Skywalker. We've said this many times, but I have friends who actually did enjoy it, and I don't shit on them for it. Okay, like it's okay to have an opinion. You can debate shit. There's no reason you got to treat someone like crap for having an opinion.
Yeah, well, Nindroid loves that movie. Nindroid loves it, and I
he does.
And sometimes I'll fuck around with Nindroid and be like, dude, I think you're fucking crazy. But I'm not gonna say he's a fucking idiot or he doesn't know what he's talking about or blah blah blah, because he likes it, man. Like
it's whatever. Like what you like. We love The Last Jedi, and like we're kind of that's a mixed fucking bag for people.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like, I'm over it, man. I'm just everywhere you look, man. It's just negativity over negativity. Fucking Cody Leach posted something on Facebook, and then I said something about like, yeah, well, tell that to Geeks and Gamers. He posted something about negativity and something. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, well, tell that to people like Geeks and Gamers. And he's like, it must suck not liking anything in the world.
It's so true. It is so true.
Yeah, it's like like we're supposed to be here to escape the real world, not to sit here and walk away being more depressed afterwards. It's just like Jesus, and I go on my rants. Sometimes I like my rants, but at the time you check it at the door and then you move on.
Right.
You shouldn't be fucking texting actors and saying racist shit to them or calling them out. I hate the 2016 Ghostbusters. Like, I think it's an abomination to everything in the world.
I agree.
I did not message one of those actresses saying you guys should die because you guys did this movie. It's like,
it's not their fault. They were hired to do a job.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like, you know what I do? Not watch the fucking movie. You know, I didn't buy the movie. I haven't watched it since the time I seen it in theaters, and you move on from it, man. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So with all that negativity said, I really liked Obi-Wan this past weekend.
Okay.
It was great. I watched it like 12 times. It was great.
Okay. I loved the episode. I really did. I thought it was fucking awesome. I have two things that I got to address.
And I bet you I can explain both things.
Okay. Now, there's a scene. It's a great scene where fucking she's like, "Are you my real father?" He's like, "I wish I
means he
could say that." Yeah. And yeah. Like, I wish I could say it was, but I'm not. All right, and like I love that whole thing, but like afterwards they encounter like the stormtroopers and like Obi-Wan has to like brawl his way through fucking all of them, and like
it's
this
just went around
scene.
the sand.
Yeah, like it's this kick-ass fucking scene. Then 3 more stormtroopers pull up, and he just surrenders. I'm like, wait, what? You just took out 12 of these fuckers. What the hell?
But he kind of caught them off guard. They didn't know he was going to do that. Where the new stormtroopers coming up, like, I mean, they were like at him with guns already, and he was kind of far away. So, I mean,
dude, just open fire, keep the kid behind you, man. Like, you're a Jedi. Come on. But
so
no,
what was the other complaint?
The other one was, okay, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking loved the Vader fucking Obi-Wan confrontation, that whole thing where he's like dragging him to the fire. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Then Droid just picks him up, walks away. Darth Vader does nothing.
You know why?
Lets him go. Why?
You don't know why.
Why?
Because Vader wanted
just
more.
Lets him go.
Vader wanted more. Vader has been thinking about his revenge for 10 years. And the Obi-Wan that showed up is this weak, pathetic old man who can't even defend himself. It wasn't satisfying to Vader. Vader easily could have just used the Force like he did the first time when he used the Force to throw him in the fire. Vader could have easily done that. But he's like, no, like this, I'm going to make him suffer. Like this doesn't. I had no pleasure. Like there's no pleasure in taking down a wounded animal. He wants him at his best.
Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough on that one. Okay. I also was kind of annoyed at that chick who was helping Obi-Wan because she just left Leia. And like, I don't care if the little girl says she knows where the fuck she's going. This girl was priority fucking 1. Why the fuck would you just leave her like that? Because now the fucking Inquisitor has her, so I'm justified in having that complaint.
The only complaint I have is, how did the fuck the Inquisitor end up in front of Leia when Leia was running through the tunnel?
Yeah, okay, I did. Yeah, I noticed that.
It's like you started behind me. How'd you get in front of me? You know.
Aside from that, I love the episode. I especially love Obi-Wan saying like he can have glimpses of his family before he was with the Jedi. I thought that was sweet. Okay, now I actually want to know if you know this piece of Star Wars trivia. Okay, before Return of the Jedi, before the script was finalized, do you know what the original twist for Return of the Jedi was going to be?
No.
Obi-Wan's brother.
Yeah, that was in the novelization. They mentioned something about that in Return of the Jedi novelization.
But yeah, you know who it was, right?
It was supposed to be Owen, right?
It was going to be Owen Lars.
Yeah. But see, I like that whole scene because it's a callback to Return of the Jedi when Leia's like, I have glimpses of my mother, like, well, how could she? She died before you were actually, blah, blah, blah. But then, using the Force and shit, she kind of has images. Jake threw in a $5 super chat. Obviously, the plot requires Obi-Wan to live through the whole series for continuity reasons. Yeah, but the thing was, like, Vader wanted a challenge, man. Vader's like, nah, fuck this, bro. It's like, you go. I'll hunt you down again tomorrow, and we'll try this again. And maybe you're gonna like man up.
Maybe go nut up or some shit,
like, nut up or something this time. I take no pleasure in just seeing you like whimper like an old man. So it's like, like I burned you. Now you know how it feels. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. You know, so that's the way I took the whole damn thing.
Okay.
So how do you feel about Ice Cube's son playing Quinlan Voss?
I like it.
I kind of like it too.
I like it. Well, one, he's a great fucking actor.
Yeah,
O'Shea Jackson Jr. is a great fucking actor.
Yeah,
Yes,
All right.
he is.
So
much better than
I'm
his father. I'll
doing
tell
that.
you that. Well, because I know some people are like going, well, they can't do that because Quinlan's white. Quinlan's not actually white. I always took Quinlan as more of like a Native American type, but in comic books he is a darker brown skin, and Ice Cube's son O'Shea is a lighter skin, so he kind of matches the skin tone. So I'm down with it because everything I've seen him in, he's been good in.
And I love that they mentioned Kanan.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucking cool. Kanan was here. Yeah.
Yeah. There's rumors that the fucker from that video game is supposed to show up.
From Fallen Order. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I heard he's gonna show up too.
Which honestly would be cool. I like his character. So
yeah, I don't know why I can't. Kel Cactus, Kel Cactus, something like that. Yeah. So obviously Brittany don't watch Star Wars because she has
at all.
And I don't know if you've heard this, but it's been heavily rumored that apparently because the Obi-Wan viewership is so good that they might do a season 2.
But what can I do for a season 2 at this point?
I don't know what they can do, but apparently like this has the highest viewership of any of the shows they've done in Star Wars and Marvel. So they're like, okay, shit, maybe this shouldn't be limited.
No, they can definitely do a season 2, but it's not going to be action packed like season 1.
No, it's
because
not.
He's going to have to stay on Tatooine for the rest of the time once he goes back. So then it's just going to be him and Owen like bitching at each other. Like, I got to train Luke. No, you can't. All right, fuck. I'll try again tomorrow. So, I mean, that's going to be it. So, I mean, they can definitely do a season 2, but it's going to be very limited on what they can actually show. I don't know. We got another super chat here coming from Dark Knight 1406. Neurotic always posting videos like Obi-Wan disaster, Disney losing money, Thor 4, whatever that MCSHEU. What the fuck does that mean? Woke Halo TV series, like, dude. Well, so here's the reason. You want to know the reason why people like Neurotic and Geeks and Gamers and Ryan Kim? There's a lot of hateful, ignorant, and racist people in the world. And you know what they like more than anything? Being around people just like them. You know? So when people, okay, look. Why does people, for the most part, why did people attack Washington, D.C. when Trump was going to lose? Because they saw themselves in Trump because he was racist and hateful and all that stuff, right? You know, why does people go to Geeks and Gamers? Because they want to hate shit and blah, blah, blah. So when people do the same thing, why did fucking Hitler rise to power? Because all the fucking people felt the way he did. There's a lot of people out there, and all they care about is having shit burn, and they just want to crowd around them all the damn time. And that's how racism and discrimination and all that stuff goes, man. People hate shit all the damn time. All the damn time, man. It's ridiculous. Look, I didn't think the Halo series was the great. I mean, Master Cheeks, you know how I felt about it. But at the same time,
got laid, so
yeah,
he's a man.
It's not the worst thing ever. It's not. You know, like people that say, this and this is trash. This is trash, right? Like, what do you mean by trash? Okay, for example, some people I know personally said the Batman with Robert Pattinson is trash. No, trash is Catwoman. That is trash.
Yeah. Okay, you got your ass right there.
How can you say you might not like it and it's okay if you don't like it? But that doesn't mean it's trash. Like, you can, and what I mean by that is you can look at the Batman and you can tell it's very well acted, very well directed, and the script is very well done. By definition, it's not trash. It might not be good for you. You might not like that type of movie, but it's clearly not trash. When you look at something like Catwoman, horribly acted, horribly directed. CGI is awful. The script is a mess. That is trash. So how could you say Batman is trash? Like it just kills me. It kills me. Does people not know like the process of what makes a movie a movie? You know, it kills me, man. Just like people saying Dune is trash. Well, obviously it's not trash. The movie was nominated for like 11 fucking Oscars, so obviously it's not trash. You know, you might not like it.
Yeah.
Not every movie is for everybody. You know,
Right.
Yes, Dragon Ball Evolution is trash, but I love it. I love it. It's actually really awesome.
Like me, I acknowledge Batman and Robin's a bad movie, but I love it.
So do I.
Like oh yeah, I love Batman and Robin. Like it's my number one guilty pleasure ever. I can sit there, watch it all fucking day, but I acknowledge it's not a good movie. It's a bad movie with a few good things in it.
Right.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. People are just I don't know. I'm tired of just going on YouTube and seeing trash. Like motherfuckers, you guys need to look up a thesaurus and come up with other words other than trash because Jesus Christ, man. Jesus, man. And it's like everybody. It's everybody. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Rob, you're wrong about Batwoman is great. In your opinion, how can I be wrong if I don't like it? That's my opinion. My opinion can't be wrong.
Yeah.
It's my opinion. If I don't like it, I don't like it. For example, great example here, right? I did not like Moon Knight at all. I stopped after the 3rd episode. I did not watch the final 3 episodes because I didn't like it. Did I do a video going, Moon Knight, trash, you know, or this is garbage, or no? You know what I did? Stop watching it. Stop talking about it. That's what I did. It's like, okay, all right, it's not for me. You know, it is what it is. Speaking of which, did you guys? I know Britt said she watched the first 2 episodes. Did you watch any of The Boys?
I watched the first one. I wasn't able to watch the rest.
Dude, it's really good, man.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I watched it with my dad, and he hasn't seen season 1 and season 2, so it was one of those like, who is this person? Who is this person?
Yeah.
But it still turned out nice, and we finished the first 2 episodes probably like 30 minutes before, 10 minutes before we started, and it's good.
And after watching episode 1 of season 3, I went, oh shit, that's where I saw the killer from Scream, the new Scream from.
Yeah.
Like it was killing me. I'm like, where the fuck have I seen that asshole?
Yeah. Dude, so like I was watching it, right, and of course my girlfriend was next to me. She never seen season 1 or season 2, and she's just looking at me, and they get really out there with some shit.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, it's a great fucking show.
At me and she's like, "This is the dumbest thing." I'm like, "Cause you don't know what's going on. You haven't seen anything." There was something that happened in episode 3 that I know you guys haven't seen, and it kind of bothered me a little bit.
I plan on watching it.
It involves the deep.
And
it involves an animal, and it kind of bothers me. And because I'm like a animal rights person, I care about animals and stuff like that. I feel like all living things should live and all that stuff, right? I'm just not like protesting like some idiots do. But it kind of bothered me. I know they did for like comedy value, but like it kind of bothered me, man. That first episode with the dude like shrunk and went up the guy's penis, like that kind of bothered me a little bit.
Yeah, that was a little too much.
You gotta go for the prostate. That's where y'all G spots are.
I was just like,
but no, I thought it was a great opening though. Like even though it was a little extreme on how we got to the great opening. Thank you. Yes, my makeup is on point. Anytime I come to Detroit, my makeup is gonna be on point. But that's for that to be the first thing my dad saw. I really had to preface and be like, this is not like the Marvel movies that we watch. This is nothing like DC. This is going to be very extreme. And I said that before we started, and then when that was the first scene, I said, "Oh, this is more extreme than we are used to."
Yeah, they took it up a notch, man.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially episode 2. Episode kind of the end of episode 2 with the building.
Yes.
with Homelander. Like that's some fucked up shit, you know. I don't
But
want
to
to spoil
me,
it, but
yeah, I don't want to spoil either. But what triggered it was messed up as well because it's like, oh, you purposely did this because you know this man is not mentally stable at all. So it all kind of works. Because it's like, oh, if I can't have you do what I want you to do, then I'm gonna have you snap. So I think they're gonna do a great job when it comes to the story building. And I'm happy that the end of episode 1 was the end of episode 1 because we all found out at the end of season 2. And I'm happy they didn't draw out that kind of
yeah.
shocker throughout the whole
Yeah.
season. And I don't want to spoil it just in case anybody see it.
Okay.
Uh,
And
well,
I will say this, like and as we all know, the best character in the show is Kimiko because she got my back.
oh yeah.
Yeah, the female
Yeah.
is the best.
I still go back to that honest trailer, man. That was the best honest trailer. Like
You know the 4 things about her.
this is good
I would advise not getting killed by her. Her sword traps the souls of its victims.
It's fucking hilarious. Don't you know that? Walter doing $2 super chat, dumpster fire, Catwoman. You know, yeah, it's true. Catwoman's pretty bad, man.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine, but it is a horrible movie.
It's a guilty pleasure of Danny's too. Danny loves that movie.
Rob, I gotta ask, did you see the trailer for Resident Evil 4?
Yes, I did a video on
the new game. How fucking awesome did that shit look?
Well, I'm hoping that it's gonna be like Resident Evil 2 remake or Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm hoping
it's the same dev team that's working on it,
good.
so
I'm gonna like
it definitely will be.
I'm hoping for that Code Veronica remake.
Fingers crossed, especially since Wesker is gonna be in this one, and I'm sitting there like, but you didn't do Code Veronica to explain how the fuck he's alive.
Yeah, I do.
What are you doing?
Code Veronica afterwards, though. I do think they're gonna do. There's too many people like asking for it. Lewis Barry throws a $2 super chat. Hope we in Kenobi, Jin, Yoda, Ahsoka, Cad, Emperor. Man, you got like a hell of a wish list, buddy. I don't think we're gonna see who the fuck is Jin. Jin who? Yoda, we might see a cameo. I don't think so.
No, I don't think that's necessary. Like, you know who I want to see? Fucking Qui-Gon.
We're gonna see Qui-Gon because they
Force Ghost, motherfucker.
Because in the recap at the very first episode, it's like commune with him. I'll teach you. And then each episode, he's like Qui-Gon. It's Obi-Wan. Can you just pick up the phone? You know? So,
pick up the phone at the last fucking minute, like, oh, now you fucking say something, asshole.
Oh, yeah, Jen. You meant Qui-Gon, Jen. Yeah, Qui-Gon we're definitely going to see. Yoda we're not going to see. Ahsoka we're not going to see. I don't know if you mean Cad Bane. Probably not. And Emperor, I doubt, too. I mean, there's only 3 episodes left, so I don't think they're going to
cram all that in. Yeah, that would be, stupid.
Yeah, Qui-Gon definitely though. Qui-Gon's gonna be like 100%. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Big O Show. I appreciate it. And I don't want them to throw in all that extra shit. Ahsoka's gonna have her. I love Ahsoka. Like Ahsoka is my favorite Star Wars character of all time, right? But she's gonna have her own show. She doesn't need to be popping into. There's no reason for her to pop into Obi-Wan, like at all. You know, so no, like Qui-Gon makes perfect sense. I want to see Mace Windu pop up at some point somewhere.
Fuck yeah, give me some Mace Windu.
They're gonna do it. I'm just where they're gonna pop them in. I don't know, but they're gonna do it at some point. You know, because it just makes sense. Jen Urso's not gonna pop up in the Obi-Wan show.
Hell no, she's not.
No, I do want to see Jen Urso pop up somewhere, but not in the Obi-Wan show.
Like you have like the teenage version of her show up, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of Star Wars projects coming out, so they can pretty much do anything. So we'll see what happens. I just want them to focus on the story between Obi and Anakin and all that great stuff and see where that goes. Oh, this dude's comment made me think of something. Did you guys see that god awful fucking trailer for Gotham Knights on the CW.
Oh God! Why did you have to bring that back in my brain?
Because he said Riverdale.
Why?
Someone said, "Oh, Poetic Gangster said Riverdale," so it made me think, and it's like,
oh,
bro, it is. So
that looks so horrendous. Like what? Like I will never bitch about Titans again.
Dude, nothing is that bad.
No. You're the adopted son of Batman. I guess Batman was just shot in the street somewhere. And fucking, we're skipping all the other Robins, just going straight to Carrie Kelly. Fucking, and Joker has a daughter that's gonna be banging Batman's adopted son or something. Get the fuck out of here. This is so stupid.
I love the meme going around. It's like, you're Batman's adopted son. You're like, Dick? No, not you. Jason Todd? No, not you. No, not you. It was like, I'm made up, you know? And he's on the run being charged with killing his father, killing Batman, and then he teams up with Joker's daughter, and it's just like, what? I'm like, what in the name of fucking John Wayne's asshole am I watching?
This is so stupid. My head.
It should have came out on April 1st. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you guys just canceled a shitload of bad shows. Why are you replacing them with more bad
Exactly.
shows?
Like, why was this not axed immediately before the pilot aired?
like they should have just kept going with Batwoman instead of this shit. At least Batwoman
I
had
probably would have taken Batwoman over this. At least Batwoman had Alice. You know, I'll give it that.
Lewis Perry threw another $2 super chat. Favorite Star Wars favorite STS4 Volume 1 episode.
Stranger Things episode. Dear Billy. Yeah, Dear Billy was a great episode. I love the ending of it.
I definitely do not know.
That was the episode where she thought that Max thought she was gonna die, so she was reading the letters. She was reading the letter to Billy by his grave, and then they saved her at the end with the music and shit. Like, that was a great episode.
Oh, yeah. I love season 4. I think season 4 is the best season since the first season. Like,
definitely one of the best seasons, I gotta say. And hopefully these last 2 episodes, they're gonna be extra long, so hopefully they stick the landing.
Yeah, dude, the episode 9 is a fucking full-length movie. It's like 2.5 hours long.
2 hours long, yeah.
I'm like, cool. And they announced their season 5. They are doing a season 5. It's the last season. And apparently some characters are gonna start dying off, and I have a feeling they're gonna kill Steve.
Yeah, oh dude, that's gonna kill me. Dude, Steve dies me riot.
I seen some girl on my
Steve
Facebook.
is best mom.
I seen some girl on my Facebook, right, that I used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and she's like the girly girl with the makeup and like, oh, ha, 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 ha. And she posted this on Facebook, and it was a picture of Steve and Billy from Stranger Things. And she goes, "This is what all you girls are simping for?" She's like, "Shit, fuck that." And I wrote, maybe the girls like them for their personality and not just their looks.
Yeah.
Because that is a thing, Personalities are important.
Agreed. Because looks change.
Like Steve has always been my favorite character, but he's about to be pushed out by Argyle because Argyle is the fucking man.
Oh yeah. Steve was my favorite character, but he wasn't my favorite character in the first season.
No, in the first season he was a dick. Okay, it wasn't until they really developed him and started layering him more in the later seasons that he became a great character.
And the reason why I think he's going to die is because they're starting to rekindle that relationship with Nancy, and that's going to turn into a love triangle between her and Jonathan. So either one of them is going to have to die, either Jonathan or Steve. And I really think they're going to kill Steve because Steve is a fan favorite, and he's been doing all that stuff, trying to find the one true love and all that. It just makes sense that they would kill him. And so I think, and that breaks my heart because he's my favorite character. I just think it's going to happen.
I just realized something that is fucking hilarious. Okay, because you had fucking Freddy Krueger playing the guy they had to see in the asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy was the one to go see him.
Yeah. Yeah. Brit's like
well played, Stranger Things. Well fucking played.
Brit, you need to watch some of this stuff, man.
If you send me a list before the day of, I can binge so I can talk.
I guess I could do that. I mean, look, Obi-Wan's only 3 episodes long. Right now,
And I'm
Obi-Wan
gonna be lost. I'm gonna be messaging everybody in the goddamn world on who are these humans.
Who the fuck this
Or-
person?
Yes, like
Why does he want him to train this kid? What the fuck?
they recapped the whole prequels before the first episode.
So they actually do.
A long time ago,
And
Galaxy
they
Far,
do that,
Far
and
Away.
they do that on purpose because they know it's a lot of people that don't know what is going on, and it's easier to just say press play and then go.
Well, Britt, you do know these characters are like 40 years old, right? I mean, they've been around
like
since the 70s.
I'm about to say my dad grew up on Star Wars and all of that stuff, and my mama too, and it just wasn't for me.
Well, I can definitely tell you be caught up on The Boys next week.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be caught up on The Boys. It's just I was traveling back home to see the family and do some stuff, so I hadn't had the time to watch it. So I will be excited to talk about that, and I'll watch Ms. Marvel when it comes out. Do y'all know if they releasing episode 1 and 2, or
What,
is it
Ms.
gonna
Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
I heard just episode 1, but I'm not sure on that one.
Okay. The only reason why I think it might be episode 1 is because even for the Marvel pre-junket, I guess those sword I want to use, they only saw the first 2 episodes, so they haven't even seen all of them. So I think they're holding out because they know it's not the traditional of what we are expecting. But I do think it's important that they are tapping into a younger generation, as well as they released the poster for Groot, like I Am Groot, and that looks adorable. So I'm excited.
Oh
for that.
yeah. I'm glad they're doing different things for different people, though, man.
Yeah.
It's like what was I watching? I was watching something the other day, and I was like, man, Marvel really changed a lot since like the first phase and the second phase.
They changed an awful lot, yeah.
And it's kind of good though because you can't.
They're experimenting more.
Yeah, you can't
they
be.
are.
You can't be stuck in the same thing, you know.
Exactly.
You have to do things differently. And with Disney Plus, expand a little bit, like do some different things. But like I said, not all of it has to register with you. I didn't like Moon Knight, so I just didn't watch it.
I enjoyed it. Like I gave it an 8. Like nothing is not perfect, but it was pieces that did excite me to wake up. If I'm not the type of person that wakes up in the morning and watches the new release, then I know I'm not into it.
Yeah.
So.
And well, this is one of the reasons I actually love Kevin Feige is that, like, one of the biggest complaints back in the day about Marvel was that a lot of the movies felt the same. They're very formulaic. Okay. And now in this new phase, he's like, you know what? Fuck that. Okay. We've done Endgame. Let's experiment a little bit. Let's try a bunch of new shit. Okay. And some people like it. Some people don't. But you know what? That's the part of experimenting.
They still need to try a new third act because their third act are still the exact same. I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah, a lot of the third acts are the same. I'll give you that. It's basically bad version of the hero versus the good person in a lot of the cases. Yeah.
Your mirror reflection fighting each other, and we know who's going to win.
Louis Barry. I keep wanting to say Perry, but not Barry. Do a $2. Sink and Bauer deserves Emmy nomination for Volume 1. Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Sadie Sink is Max in Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bauer isn't Bauer. I think Bauer Steve. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I don't know the actor's name, but yeah, no. Like the performances all around are fucking fantastic in Stranger Things. I wouldn't be surprised if there were a few Emmy nominations in there. Oh wait, no. Bauer is number 1.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking great. Okay,
yeah, I liked him.
I'll tell you something. That actor's come a long way since Mortal Instruments, which I fucking hated.
That's where I knew that motherfucker.
Yeah. I came a long way from that piece of shit movie.
I've seen this 20 times. Like I kept thinking, like I know I seen this wannabe Edge looking motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, he does look like fucking Edge, doesn't he?
He does. He looks like a poor man's version of Edge. I'm like, I know I seen this motherfucker before. And then when you said that, I like, oh yeah, I never seen that movie, but I do remember that. So
and he's also he's only in like flashbacks and like certain moments, but he's also young Grindelwald in the Harry Potter series. In the flashbacks, he plays young Grindelwald.
I still haven't seen the new one, so
I haven't seen it.
You didn't miss shit.
I plan on watching. Well, you said that about the last one, and I loved the last.
Well, dude. Yeah, I did pay the HBO Max thing, so you can watch it now. It's on there now. The new one.
I'm probably gonna watch it sometime this week. And I see Northman is on Peacock, and I want to watch that too. I haven't seen that yet either. The Northman.
It was actually pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Like the story is basically Lion King, but it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
I know Tiffany didn't like it at all. I'm like, well, I don't think it's your type of movie. So I do think it's my type of movie. So you know. So a little off topic here, but I assume everybody knows this, but how do you guys feel about the Amber Heard verdict?
Fuck Amber Heard. That's how I feel.
What about you, Britt? As a woman, I want your opinion.
Oh, as a woman, I mean, I listened to like one of the audio tapes of her basically admitting to beating him, and was
Yeah,
like he sounded like a bitch. I'm sorry, like I was like, I don't know what word to use. I'm happy that justice is served, and hopefully it doesn't get drawn out on the payment and all of that to still make it worse and try to get the public opinion verdict versus what the courts have declared. But I don't like the word excited. It'll be interesting to see how it affects their careers moving forward.
Well, I've seen a lot of people talking about Amber Heard. Like Amber Heard really didn't have a career before this anyway.
No, like I was watching, some moments of the trial with her on the fucking stand, and I'm like, okay, Amber, when your acting is better in Drive Angry than it is on a fucking witness stand, there's a fucking issue. Okay?
Yeah. Like, why is this carpet so dirty? My dog stepped on the bee. I see you like there's a meme going around.
This is traumatizing for me.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
The meme going around like her dog stepped on a bee and she does this like thing, and then there's like a meme of Jason Momoa saying, "You're not going to be an Aquaman 3."
Oh, it's a video meme of him saying that they was filming for the movie and it was a brown fish, and he was like, "But we were doing CGI. It shouldn't be no fish in there." And then it was a turd, and they showed it, and I was dying laughing. Like, man, if this was real,
that is awesome.
It was so funny. And so yeah, it was definitely some funny memes, but it's a messed up situation, and it's a topic that I think is hidden very much because we always use it from the female perspective of the DV. But it does happen to men, but people try to make it seem like, oh no, you need to be stronger and all of this stuff, and it's like, no, you need to keep your hands to yourself. And anything else that might go beyond that. So I am happy that this was brought to the light, and justice was served in the way that it should have been served.
Her statement at the end was ridiculous. She put out this written statement. She's like, "I'm sad that me as an American can't have freedom of speech, and this sets back women's rights decades and stuff." I'm like, "Bitch, you fucking lied!" Like,
we showed you lied.
What the fuck are you talking about? You lied. Like the audio, you admitted it in audio. At that point, they should have just said, "Case closed," right there. Like,
it shouldn't even got a trial. Like, it's right there. Just listen to the fucking recordings.
She should owe, because she owes Johnny $15 million. She should be owed the $15 million, then owed to pay the $7 million to charity. So she should have to pay that. So that's like what, $22 million that she should have to owe. But like, yeah, man, it's ridiculous. That bitch is crazy, man. She's crazy. She's hot, but crazy as fuck.
Yep. It's always the hot ones, man.
It is.
Hey, crazy as shit.
What's gonna happen with the Flash movie? I'm still dubious that movie even exists.
Like,
I was watching John
2023 will come by, it'll be like release week. Oh, delayed again.
Yeah. I was watching Campia's show, John Campia, on Friday. I was listening to it at work because he put it on Spotify, so I listened to it at work, and he said, and I didn't realize this was true until I looked it up. Do you know that Flash movie was announced before the first season of the Flash on CW?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it was.
And it's been like 7 or 8 Flash seasons. That movie,
dude. It was announced before BBS was even released.
Yeah, it was, man.
Like, yeah, dude, it's been a fucking while.
Jesus, and there's rumors that the execs think it's the best DC movie ever made.
Then bring it out if it is.
And fucking Ray on Campia shows like, yeah, but didn't they say the same thing about like other DC movies? Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I doubt the Flash is going to be better than the Batman, the Dark Knight, or Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like,
Or
I don't
Joker.
yeah, or Joker. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. There is a rumor about Todd Phillips going to be put in charge of overseeing the DCEU. That is a rumor.
No, Todd, the Todd Phillips is being given the reins and shit.
Yeah,
and
because
honestly, I think it's it could be hit or miss. Honestly, I think that based on just his work with Joker, he could lend a little more artistry to these movies. Whether he can lead a cinematic universe, though, that's a different story. Yeah, that's yes.
Well, I think they should do. I think there's two options they should do. And I love Todd Phillips, but the Joker is a very heavy movie about mental illness. I don't think you can build a whole fucking franchise on that, right? A superheroes. Right. You want to be able to compete with the MCU. You can't do that with Joker type movies. Let Todd Phillips do his own artsy film. There is two people I think that can do that job in the DCEU. First one is James Gunn.
I agree with that.
I didn't necessarily love the Suicide Squad. There's parts of it I liked, but the guy obviously knows the universe. He knows, and he worked right behind Kevin Feige. So if anybody's taking notes on how to run a universe, is that guy. Yeah, I definitely think James Gunn should be the number one person. If not James Gunn, I think they need to do some fanfare and bring back Zack Snyder. And be like,
I agree.
What you were gonna do? Yeah. Do what you were gonna do.
Well, no. I don't know if you noticed. I heard about this. One of the execs was like talking to the rap or some shit. Okay, saying like priority one should be getting a fucking Superman movie off the ground, and you need to start fresh with Cavill.
Yeah, I heard some rumors about that because Warner Brothers merged with Discovery, and Discovery.
And Zaslav just fucking came in with his axe. Everyone. He went, "Fuck you."
You're fired.
You gave Clint Eastwood a movie? Fuck you.
Did you know who he's talking about coming in, right? Alan Horn.
Shit.
If they get Alan Horn, motherfucker.
Damn, they are good. Yeah, they're good, pretty much set to go. That motherfucker knows his shit.
Yeah, let's be real. It's Alan Horn and Kevin Feige are responsible for the MCU. So if they can get Alan Horn in there, and Alan Horn be like, "Look, man, you guys gotta stop with these fucking spinoff movies. Nobody wants to
Nobody gives a shit.
Like Blue Beetle, like why, like." Oh man, just I don't know, bro. But
like that's the thing that I wonder about Zaslav. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker being suspect. He's canceling Wonder Twins. Why are you not canceling Blue Beetle? No one give a shit about that.
Probably because it's already in production. But the thing is, I don't have a problem with Blue Beetle. I like Blue Beetle. I like the actor who plays Blue Beetle. He, from Cobra Kai and stuff. It's just like we live in a world where Suicide Squad had a sequel. Birds of Prey came out. And we don't have a Superman 2.
Thank you. We don't have a Man of Steel 2. It's some bullshit.
And we don't even have a Batman movie in that universe. We had to go to a side universe for a Batman movie. It's just like, I don't get it, man. I do not get it. I just don't understand the thought process of it. You have the best superheroes ever made, and you're not doing shit with them.
True. And after Wonder Woman 2, I don't even want to see Wonder Woman 3, if I'm being honest.
Dude,
are they making
that was too terrible. I'm like, no. You killed all the goodwill with that.
Well, that's because they gave Patty Jenkins too much fucking authority.
I still remember us sitting on that couch drinking, watching that fucking movie, and it didn't help at all.
On Christmas Day, just drinking.
Christmas fucking day, man.
I remember after like 20 minutes, I looked at you, I'm like, I'm not seeing shit, right? Like, it's really that.
This is bad, right? Yeah. This is bad.
You're like, yeah. But then we watched Soul afterwards, and that made everything feel better. Even though I cried like a baby, but it was much better than Wonder Woman. Like every way. Oh man, Wonder Woman, Jesus, 84. God, that movie, man. Talking about some movies should never been made, man.
Like I still don't understand why they had I don't want to. The sex scene, that's the best way, and thought that was okay. Like nobody that watched this was like, this might be a red flag. Oh
yeah, we want to just quantum leap Chris Pine into this fucking unsuspecting guy who has no control over his body. Now, granted, had this guy woken up mid-sex, I don't think he would have minded, but still, like, I mean, I know I wouldn't have given a shit, but
I tell
can't
you what,
talk for that guy.
I tell you what, and Brittany, call me out if I'm wrong on this. If the roles were reversed, and it was a girl who got warped into another girl's body, and then had sex, like people would call that shit out faster and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like people still kind of called it out, but they didn't. Like if it would have been
A woman,
it would have been even worse. Like it would have been me
absolutely.
too. How could you?
Yeah.
You violated two women, one that's real and one that's fake. Like it just yes, it would have went to a different scope, but it still was just like
Shit, they probably would have just canceled the Amber Heard trial just to save face. But like, no, we believe her now. We believe her now. Trust us. We're DC.
But yeah, no, it definitely is a double standard. But it just really amazed me where they were in the writer room, like, oh yes, this would be great because in the first one it was implied, but now she's been waiting all these years for a man. And because we're going to use his body and not the other dudes, nobody's going to pick up on the connection that is the dude. No, we not. Well, some people are, but the intelligent folk know what just happened.
Yeah.
So
it was not a good movie
stuff.
in any way.
No.
And it doesn't even follow any of the continuity of the DCEU. Like I started watching the first Wonder Woman. First Wonder Woman is still my favorite DCEU film.
Love it.
It's my favorite. Yeah. And even in the beginning of that movie, she's like, this is why I stopped fighting for years. And then boom, apparently the 80s don't count because you can fight in the 80s.
Right.
It didn't make sense. It came off cheesy, corny. They ripped off scenes from Quantum Leap. You know, she rapes guys. It's not a good movie. I don't know what Patty Jenkins was.
They had music from the Days of Future Past trailer in there.
Yeah.
Instead of their own score. I'm like,
we're not gonna talk about
do you even care? Like,
I'm glad that movie came out on HBO Max. If I would have paid to go see that in theaters, I would have been pissed.
Same with the Suicide Squad. Less with the Suicide Squad, but you know.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Suicide Squad had a lot of stuff I liked, but had a lot that I didn't like. Wonder Woman only had one thing I liked, and that was Cheetah. Like that was it. Everything else I didn't like. You know, so Suicide Squad was like this balance of, oh man, that's really cool. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, that's really cool. That was stupid. And then when Patrick Star shows up at the end, I'm just like, I'm kind of done. like where's SpongeBob?
When Patrick Star showed up, oh my goodness.
And then fuck it. No, but I love how, you know, fans are like, oh yeah, they're fighting a kaiju. Oh no, they can't fight a witch. That's fucking too much for them. They need to get Superman in for that.
Right? Like,
Fuck you.
It's like, oh no, we can't have her doing this for the movie. Right? But we can have a fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow fucking starfish walking, and nobody bats an eye. But whatever. David Ayer, I'm sorry. That's all.
Yeah.
David Ayer, I'm sorry. And I cared about the characters a fuck a lot more in that first movie than I did.
I did too. I agree with you.
Oh yeah, like the first movie, as bad as it is, I still enjoyed it. Like I know what good movies look like. That was still a crap show, but Eternals followed the same beats. Like I don't know why isn't you, and I know you enjoy Eternals, Rob. Sorry, I think that it's a beautiful crap show. Like it's beautifully made, but the storyline is trash to me. And trying to introduce all these people in a short period of time, that's exactly what Suicide Squad, the first one, tried to do, and Eternals tried to do the same thing.
My biggest flaw with the first Suicide Squad movie was they had a fucking music video company come in and edit the movie. That was the problem.
The
story was there. Like the story
and they cut it up. Because David Ayer even admitted, like, he had a lot more that he was going to do. Like one of the big things was Enchantress's power wasn't going to come from her brother; it was going to come from one of the fucking mother boxes.
Yeah, which would have made a lot more sense.
And that would have connected to Justice League.
But that was also right at the point when they were trying to course correct after BVS.
Yeah.
So when Suicide Squad came out, BVS already was getting backlash, so they were like,
one
we need to make this shit look like Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
And you know what the fucked up thing is? Had they just released the fucking 3-hour cut into fucking theaters, they wouldn't have needed to do fucking damage control.
Yeah.
Because literally everyone who's seen the Ultimate Edition fucking admits it's better than the shit show that was released in theaters.
Yeah.
Because it actually makes sense.
Yeah. Oh. Man. DC, what are we gonna do with you? Gotham Knights. That's all I'm gonna say.
Joker should have never been so heavy in the promo for them to chop and screw him to be on the
and that trailer, I thought Joker was the villain.
Me too. Yeah, like
because
I
they cut it that way.
Yeah. And then when you get in there, it's a lovesick puppy, and it just didn't make sense. And there was still some continuity errors. It's like, okay, y'all destroy Harley Quinn stuff. She knows it, and then they forget that they machines in their head is no longer working. It was just a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's how I can say it.
But it's still better than Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. I've watched it recently again, and I'm just like, okay, you a female.
I enjoyed that one.
It ain't working. I enjoyed it, but it still was very cringe. Like, it's a lot of cringe moments in that movie.
I'll give you that.
I can watch.
Obi-Wan Kenobi was the villain, man.
I recently rewatched it too about a month or two ago. I recently rewatched it, and it as a Harley Quinn movie, it's fantastic because that's everything that happens in the comic book.
Yeah,
but there's like the little Asian girl was stupid.
No, so was Renee Montoya. I didn't like those two characters.
Yeah, she was stupid too. Zaz was fucking Victor Zaz was
stupid as shit.
Stupid. You know, I mean, there was just a lot of dumb things in it. You know,
I'll give you that.
To me, it's not the worst DC movie. Wonder Woman 84, you the winner. But it's in that category of just not good films.
Okay.
You know? I mean, I don't know. And I've only seen Shazam once, so I got to go back and revisit that. So I'm not looking forward to it.
I did revisit that one. That one wasn't as good as I remembered when I did my... Because I rewatched it from a ranking I did like 2 years ago, and it just wasn't as good as I remembered it. I was
why is the child actor better than Zachary Levi?
Zachary Levi?
Yeah. He's more mature as a kid than he has as a grown adult. It's like... but I got to rewatch it. I haven't watched that movie since I seen it with you. So, but even when I seen it with you, even though I didn't love it, it's still better than some of the DC movies. Like, it's still better than Wonder Woman, better than Birds of Prey. So anyway, but we got to wrap this up because we surpassed the hour mark.
Okay.
Like I said, Danny will be back next week. He had stuff he had to take care of. Thank you guys so much, and I'm probably not going to do a video tomorrow. So.
Dude, just relax. Do it at your pace.
Yeah. I'm about to say, take your time. One thing I've learned, at least with my socials, when I took a break, my other videos ended up, obviously not on YouTube, but my other videos on Instagram ended up getting more views because people needed something to watch. And then once I came back, it was kind of that, we miss you type of vibe. So that might work.
Maybe I'll no, my luck. I'm like, I'm not gonna do nothing tomorrow. And watch, I wake up tomorrow, like some big news hit, and I'm like, all right, guys, I know I said I wasn't gonna do nothing. But
here it is.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna do a video ranting on Gotham Knights. I literally just said I'm tired of negative videos. I'm just tired of negativity. We talked about it here. I told you it was garbage. There's no reason for me to do a video on it.
Exactly.
It's like there's like 5 million people on YouTube already saying trash. I don't need to do it. You know, they already beat me to it. So anyway, guys, thank you. Appreciate you. I have everybody's YouTube channel in the description box below, except for Brittany because she doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she needs to. So yeah. With that said, guys, peace out. Bye.